gentlemen, ladies, Sandamtod here, talking to you. Not sure what I'm going to talk about. You may have noticed, I haven't really posted anything about video games in a little bit. And it's just, I don't know. I just hasten to say I just don't care. Part of it is I just had some things going on, and then I had a couple of issues, and I had a health issue that I had to go into the hospital. It was kind of an outpatient thing, but it was something that I had to go into the hospital for because it happened over a weekend, and it was like there wasn't any way to go to a normal doctor or anything, and I was concerned about it and stuff, and I really didn't think that much about it because I have health insurance and stuff. So I went into the hospital, and I'm like, yeah, I know the copay, is this, and I paid the copay, and I figured, yeah, there's going to be some residual kind of little bills that I'll probably have to pay, but I have insurance, right? And turns out my deductible on my insurance is so damn high for going into the hospital for anything. Well, I don't know if it's that damn high. It's high for me. That it turns out that I didn't even meet my deductible. And I ended up having to see about getting some financial assistance, and then they told me I couldn't get any financial assistance because I have health insurance. So it was like, well, great, and I had just done my taxes and got my tax refund back, and had just, barely felt like I'd scraped by the last 6 months or whatever, and was looking forward to putting that tax refund away for some savings and stuff. And turns out I basically, in order to save money in the long run, had to end up going ahead and paying these bills up front. And I basically ended up spending about $2,000 in hospital bills. I know. So basically that was any fun money I have for the foreseeable future. So I really, that's kind of why I haven't done video game stuff. I don't have the money to go buy this stuff anymore. At least not right now. And really, to be honest, I don't really need it anyway. I've got a ton of games and stuff that I don't play now. I hadn't played a video game till earlier this week for about 3 weeks. I hadn't played anything, and it wasn't because I've been super busy. It's just because I just didn't feel like it, and I decided to I'd gotten my sister a Wii game for her birthday and stuff, and it was one of those Just Dance games, for the Wii, and she likes it because she can get some exercise and stuff doing it. And, I did it with her. Of course, my fat ass, I'm huffing away, and I'm like, well, that's cool, and I played that, and then I was like, well, when I got home from her house, I'm like, I want to play something where I'm just stationary. So I ended up, for some reason, I was like, I just want to play something that I can just beat up some guys, and I don't really have to think about it. And I ended up sticking Diablo 3 back in, and I had beaten it with a barbarian, and I kind of, once I beat it, just never really pursued it any further. And then I decided, well, hey, maybe I'll play a different character class or whatever. And so I started playing a monk character. And then I was like, didn't they make an expansion for this? It's got a whole nother part of the game and some other character classes or something. And so last night I went into GameStop because I happened to have a gift card left over from Christmas that had $25 on it, and they had the expansion or whatever for the Diablo 3 for $20 new, and I was like, well, I'll go ahead and get this. So it's kind of like a leftover Christmas gift. and I just got it, Tuesday, or yesterday. It was Monday, I think. So I played it a little bit. You guys have played Diablo 3. If you haven't played Diablo 3 or any of the Diablos, if you played any of the Diablos, you've probably played them all. So I would say, it is what it is, but it's mindless. It's kind of just, loot and, killing guys. So I don't know. I played it a couple nights. Thought about doing a couple videos on some of the stuff that I already have. I thought about making another Dreamcast collection video because I pulled my old one, and I thought about just shooting a whole new one. But then I'm just so freaking lazy. I just don't want to pull all that shit out to set it up to kind of show it off and stuff. And it's just like, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I thought about pulling. I've got like 3 or 4 of those big, 50-gallon, plastic tubs full of video games and accessories and systems. And I've got like 3 or 4 of these tubs, and they're not organized at all. I thought about just yanking one of those out and, shooting it, a video of me kind of combing through it and call it like, Adam's tub of shit, or something. But I don't know. I feel like YouTube has changed for me, because I'm not in the same mindset that I was when I started putting videos up, where I was buying all the time and I was so into building that collection and getting that retro stuff, to now where I'm at the point where I have pretty much what I want, and it's just mainly about buying new games to play, to have fun. And it's just not, I'm not in the same place with it, and I remember that excitement. I mean, there's plenty of pickup videos on my channel of stuff I've picked up over the years, and stuff going out and shooting in the store and stuff. I like doing that still, but when I know I'm not going to buy anything, I don't even like going. I'm not a window shopper. If I know I don't have money to spend in hand, then I don't want to go out shopping just to look around. And it's just like, that's the way I felt recently. It's like, I don't have money, so I'm not going to go out and window shop. I'm not gonna just, all right, we have a Statue of Liberty guy on the corner. But I just haven't, I don't know. I just haven't even had the bug to even play anything, let alone play retro or play, newer stuff or anything. It's just like, I just don't, I don't know. I just don't have it in me. So anyway, I was playing that Remember Me game, and I quit playing it for like 3 weeks, and now I don't even remember what I was really doing. And it's like, that's another thing. I'm like, well, do I want to get back into that game, or do I want to, try something else? Or, I've got 4 or 5 games, on the PS3 alone that are good games that I've heard great things about that I haven't, played. Both of the Walking Dead Telltale games, the seasons 1 and 2. I have both of those. I haven't ever even stuck them in. Brand new. I have Heavy Rain. I haven't played. God of War Ascension. I haven't even unwrapped it. Those are the ones that I can think of offhand. I mean, there's like Beyond Two Souls I bought and never played it. So, I don't know. At this point, I really don't know what it would take to really engage me again, But then again, I think about it, and I collect things, and I've done things over the years, and it seems to go in these waves where I'll do something and I'll dive into it and be totally into it, and then it'll just die off. And I always said that video games wouldn't do that, and they won't, in the fact that they're a medium that keeps progressing and reinventing itself in a way, or recycling itself also, to the point where I'll never totally not be engaged or pick up and casually play some kind of video game for the rest of my life. But at the same time, that collecting phase, that going out and hunting for stuff and trying to get a good deal, and that type of mentality is just, it's not there anymore. It's kind of like when I decided I was going to learn how to play guitar, and I bought a guitar, and I basically taught myself out of books and stuff for a long time. I got okay. I never got very good at it. But, you know, I could play pretty fast, and I was never I was always a rhythm guitar guy. I couldn't solo or anything like that. Got fat fingers, and they always say that's not an excuse. Just because you got fat fingers don't mean you can't be a solo. You know, I'm like, yeah, I know. But I wasn't, so I can't even sing and play at the same time. It throws my rhythm off. So, you know, I mean, I don't know what that has to do with anything. What it basically boils down to is I'll collect or do something and dive headfirst into it for a long time and be like, oh, this is great, man, this is awesome, and it'll consume my life for a certain amount of time, and it's never determinate how long of a time frame that is, and then it just dies off, and I just never really talk about it or again. You know, I did that with comic books. I did it with comic cards, sports cards, action figures, collectibles, Star Wars memorabilia. You know, I mean, it's just, I don't know. I don't know where it ends. So, and I don't want to sell any of that stuff. It's not to that point where I'm like, oh, money's so tight, I got to start selling my shit. That's not what it is. It's, I don't need to spend any more money, and I don't really have the extra money to spend on shit like that right now or anymore, you know, at least for the time being. And I don't need to anyway. Not that I think anybody ever needs to, but man, you know, maybe it'll helps you get through a time in your life, or something bad, you know, or something. It was always fun, or a good salve of a wound, you know, if I was having a bad day, to go out and shop and find something cool and buy it. Yeah, you know, you get home and you look at it and stuff, and you're like, yeah, and then, you know, then you're back in the pits again. So anyway, I'm going to sign off. I'm getting close to my destination. So anyway, folks, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. This is just me fucking being pissed off. Not even pissed, just frustrated, because I don't really know what I want to do as far as videos go, and I just don't know what I should do. And nothing sounds interesting to me. So, anyway, I'm going to sign off. Thanks for coming by, folks, and listen to me ramble, rant, and bitch one more time. And maybe we'll have some good stuff in the future. If I do pick anything up, I'll let you know. I did pick up that Reaper of Souls expansion for the PS3, but before that, I hadn't bought anything since, I think, around Christmas time, when they were having like buy two get one free kind of sales at GameStop and stuff. So before that, I think I got the I did get the Walking Dead season 2 from my sister for my for Christmas, not my birthday. But before that, I couldn't tell you, and I haven't seen any retro items. I can tell you the last retro thing I bought. I ordered Metroid in the yellow box, complete, off the internet. It was like a complete in-box copy of the Metroid in the yellow box, the classics version or whatever. So that was the last thing that I bought that was retro. So anyway, gonna sign off. Thanks, folks, and see you next video. Bye.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?